Welcome to Daily Clues, where we unravel the most chilling and mysterious true crime cases that leave questioning everything you thought you knew. Some stories are strange, others are terrifying, but few are utterly bizarre, as the case we're about to explore today, the disappearance of 13-year-old Nicholas Barclay and the shocking identity theft that followed. Buckle up, because this case is filled with deception, unanswered questions, and twisted so unbelievable. You will think it's straight out a movie, but trust me, this is real. June 13, 1994, San Antonio, Texas, a 13-year-old boy named Nicholas Barclay vanished without a trace. That afternoon, he was playing basketball with friends near his home. He was last seen calling his mother, asking for a ride. But when she didn't pick up the phone, Nicholas was left to make his own way home. Except he never did. At first, police assumed Nicholas had run away. After all, he had a history of rebellious behavior, skipping schools, arguing with his family, even minor theft. But here where things get strange. The day after he disappeared, Nicholas was supposed to appear in court, a hearing that could have sent him to juvenile detention. Could he have fled to escape punishment? That was the theory law enforcement ran with. For 3 years, his case remained cold. Then in 1997, a miracle, at least that's what everyone thought at first. Authorities in Spain received a call about a missing American boy found wandering the streets. His name, Nicholas Barclay. After these 3 years of uncertainty, Nicholas was alive, but his story was terrifying. He claimed he had been abducted by a child trafficking ring, smuggled into Europe, and abused for years. He described horrific torture, brainwashing, and even chemical injection that supposedly changed his eye color. His family was overjoyed, especially his sister, Gray, who flew to Spain to bring him home. But the Nicholas that returned to Texas was different. His once blue-eyed were now brown. He had a French accent. He looked older than 16. But despite all of this, the Barclay family accepted him. They embraced him. They welcomed him home. They ignored every red flag because this was not Nicholas Barclay. This was Frédéric Bourdin, a 23-year-old French con artist with terrifying reputation. Frédéric Bourdin was no ordinary fraudster. He was master manipulator, a man who had impersonated dozens of missing children across Europe. But here's the chilling part. How did he convince an entire family that he was Nicholas? Bourdin studied Nicholas' case in details. He altered his appearance, cut and dyed his hair, even claimed his captors had destroyed his ability to speak English properly, hence the French accent. Even as neighbors and friends whispered suspicious, the Barclay stood by him. Even when the FBI started doubting his story, the family defended him. But one man refused to be fooled. Private investigator Charlie Parker. Parker noticed that Bourdin looked far too old to be a 16-year-old boy. More importantly, he had the wrong eye color. Parker secretly took photos and handed them over to the FBI. Soon, forensics testing confirmed the truth. Nicholas Barclay was still missing and Frédéric Bourdin was a fraud. Bourdin was arrested and sentenced to 6 years in prison. But even behind bars, he shows no remorse. In fact, he bragged about his deception, calling himself a genius for fooling the world. This case is disturbing enough on its own. But what if I told you it gets even darker? Because the real question remains, where's Nicholas Barclay? Bourdin himself later suggests something horrifying, that Nicholas had been dead all along and his family knew it. Could that explain why they repeatedly accepted a man who looked nothing like Nicholas? Were they hiding something? Did they allow Bourdin into their home because it was better than answering the real question? What really happened to their son? To this day, no one knows. No remains have ever been found. No solid lead exists. The truth about Nicholas Barclay's fate is still a mystery, and maybe, just maybe, that's the most terrifying part of all. This case leaves us more questions than answers. Was Nicholas a victim of foul play? Did he truly run away, and why did his family welcome an impostor so willingly? One thing certain, there are deadly clues hidden in this case, and we may never uncover the truth. What do you think happened to Nicholas Barclay? Let us know in the comment below. And if you found this case disturbing as we did, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, because at Deadly Clues, the truth is always darker than fiction. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.